For the longest time, I have not paid much attention to my CPF investment scheme account, or CPFIS in short. Basically, to invest our CPF monies in ordinary account, we need to set up a free CPFIS account with any 3 local agent banks, such as DBS, OCBC or UOB. The agent bank acts like the middleman between CPF and the product providers, for example, FSM1, UOB Kay Hian, or Philips Securities, to make deductions or deposits to your CPF accounts. For those new to my channel, I hope you will enjoy the series of explainer videos I've created focusing on simplifying CPF policies and concepts. I also share CPF tips and my strategy to grow wealth using CPF. Do visit my channel, like and subscribe. From my CPF historical transactions, I have noticed some odd numbers that appear repeatedly. At the back of my mind, I know that these are fees related to my investments using my ordinary account, but was not too bothered as the amount was small. As the saying goes, ignorance is bliss. Finally, I decided to investigate what exactly are these recurring charges, as small amounts do add up and can snowball to a significant sum if I continue to ignore them. I decided to do a spring cleaning to my CPFIS after discovering what I found. Do watch on and learn from my mistakes if you are going to invest your OA or already have a CPFIS account. Remember to like my video if you learned something from it. The first thing that I noticed was the repeated $2.14 that appears on my statement. Here, here and here, just to show you guys some examples. The fee is always $2.14 even though my investment amount varies from $100 to $1,000 to $2,000. For my example, I invested in unit trust and there's a $2 fee per transaction charged by UOB, which is the agent bank I'm using. Additional 14 cents is because of 7% GST. Hence, the total fee charged by your agent bank will be $2.14, which will be deducted on top of your investment amount from your ordinary account. From this year, 1st Jan 2023, when GST increases to 8%, this fee will be $2.16, so we solved the $2.14 mystery. This brings me to my first mistake, which is dollar cost averaging. DCA in small amount. Dollar cost averaging is buying a fixed amount at fixed regular intervals. For example, it can be every month or every 3 months, etc., so that we can take our emotions off the market as it peaks and troughs. Since we know that there will be a $2.14 charge every time we make a buy order using CPFIS, it will not be cost effective to DCA at $100 each time, as it will be 2.14% of the investment amount. In other words, my investment is down 2.14% right from the start. So to me, dollar cost average in $1,000 is more reasonable, as that makes the agent bank fee 0.214% instead. In fact, for most brokerage platforms, it is easy to set up DCA arrangements and automate your investment at a predetermined amount and interval. Hence, if we do not check our account statement from time to time, we may miss out on the recurring charges. Moving on to my next finding. As I scrolled through my transactions, similarly I noticed $12.84 being deducted every quarter. After some investigation, I found out that there is a recurring cost of $2 per counter every quarter, with a minimum charge of up to $5 for shares, REITs, corporate bonds, ETFs including gold ETFs and stat-bought bonds. I will drop the link in the description box below for this document from CPF website on the charges typically incurred for various investment products. The reason why I was charged $12.84 every quarter was because I've invested in 4 stocks and 2 unit trusts. Hence, the calculation will be $2 times 6 times 7% GST. To lower this transaction cost, I will be reducing my number of stocks to 3, since there's a minimum charge of $5 anyway. For those who are using CPFIS to invest in stocks, do take note that if you are holding 10 stocks in your CPFIS, you may be paying $2 times 10 times 7% GST, which is $21.40 every quarter, or $85.60 every year in recurring costs. As for my unit trust, for legacy reasons, I have 1 unit trust in FSM1 and 1 portfolio of unit trusts with Endowus. I believe I can reduce my costs by consolidating them under 1 platform. As I have been using Endowus recently and have been very pleased with their neat and seamless interface, I'll be selling the unit trust in FSM1 and buying a similar unit trust with Endowus. From my research, which I will drop the link below, Endowus is using UOB Kay Hian as their partner broker, which is able to draw a consolidated amount of funds directly from our CPF agent bank for all our CPF investment. This means that you will be charged a transaction and service fee on a portfolio basis rather than on a per security basis. Note that I have not tried this yet, but for convenience, it's also good to consolidate my investments in a single platform if possible. Another tip is to review your monthly statement from your CPFIS agent bank, as it will show more details on the transactions versus what you can see from the CPF portal. For example, you will see the buy order transaction with the $2 agent fee with GST, dividends received, and quarterly agent bank charges, etc. In summary, if you have a CPFIS account, do check out the fees you have been paying, and if needed, clean up your portfolio to avoid unnecessary recurring costs. Taking reference from my example, firstly, I have been paying unnecessary fees when I DCA in small amounts of $100. Secondly, I can evaluate if I want to hold stocks in my CPFIS or reduce the number of stocks given the minimum cost of $5 per quarter. Lastly, I may be able to reduce costs if I consolidate my unit trust to a single platform like Endowus. However, this has to be verified as I've not tried it myself. Please click the like and subscribe button to support my channel. Thanks for watching!